More than I do.
And Liv's first to talk tonight.
What a good start to this. Welcome everyone to the Forgotten Kingdom. In episode 2 as we get moving here. As we always do, we're going to do our recaps. And we're going to do our recap with Aramel, and I will be right back.
So,
This is Patrick.
meow, 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 meow.
Is that all your meows?
I think he's got 2 more meows in him.
So, kind of as a descriptor for this episode, or to leading into this episode, a band of unlikely heroes almost started the whole thing off by killing each other, and they were led to White Rise Mountain based on some magical activity that's been started here. Yeah, you guys made your way in. You passed by a Gyno Sphinx, and you all made it to this little lake thing next to you, and all took a chance to dive down there, and nothing has happened. Yeah, we are changing up tonight. Obviously, we're just going to have... I'm sorry, what was the character's name again, Justin?
Nasir.
Nasir's with us. And with that, I'm actually just going to have you guys go on.
So I'm going to look at everyone in this party and just be like, you know, considering that you're all, you know, magic beings of higher ability, you would think one of you can swim. No, elf, nothing.
I mean, I could if I wanted to.
So what you're saying is you just don't want to possibly get us into the next area.
Quite possibly. I still don't know why I'm here other than the cat.
I just like to chomp.
Patches. Hold. You don't recall us talking about how strange magic has been originating from this mountain that happened about 5 or 6 months ago?
No. I understand that. I don't know why I'm here with you. Let me be more particular about it.
Because you threw up on my cat, and he brought you with.
He's a good cat, yes.
I'm amazed he hasn't eaten you. I'm just gonna kind of push back and be like, well, if we're not going in here, I'm just gonna go. Push by the bugbear. How fucking big is a bugbear, by the way?
I'm 7'10", 325.
That's like Kyle never left.
Yeah, right. He's here the whole time.
So I'm just gonna push forward then.
When you first walk into the room.
Oh, hold on. Before you do, you need to swap the players to the right screen.
Oh, I do. That's a good question. Hey, very good.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Livy pointed it out, and I look over at my player screen. I'm like, oh shit.
Let's try that again, shall we?
All right, everyone repeat what they just said.
You have to meow.
Meow.
That was my bad. Yeah, so as you walk towards this room, you just see a mostly water-covered room with steps rising out of the muck on the far side. It's over there.
Just some stones and muck.
Yep. And it's a water-covered room as far as you can tell from this point.
Water covered, like the whole entire floor is. Is there
like a dry
you guys
path? You're standing in water.
How
like
deep?
That's a great question. Let's go back and read what that said.
Beat me to that one. How deep?
You always need to know how deep.
Yeah.
Go about a foot deep.
So I'm slushing around in my boots.
Yes.
My last pair of socks that I actually got to bring from home. They're just
Right.
fucking soaked. My Adidas socks. They fit well.
So as you, oh, go ahead. As you come into the room, you can see that there are two partly enclosed areas with entrances that are accessible only from underneath the surface of the water. They're partially covered with the roof along the east edge, which is right here, which is 1 foot deep. There is a southern chamber that's back over here. That again is underwater and looks like you can only access it by getting down into the water.
I'll kind of squeeze by everyone and enter the room.
Okay.
Patches is also going to move forward into the room.
Well, you might want to take a step back before you fall into the pool.
Yeah.
That's when
So
that
as
kitty
you,
gets wet.
Yeah, right. Just push him. No.
You need to
As you get right to the edge there are two little seaweed like clumps that float to the surface. And as you do, they I need come on. As I had it ready, it exited. I need Patches to roll a wisdom save.
That's right. And that's one of the stats I keep in my form, right?
If I remember correct.
Good. Wisdom save.
Ooh, you are good.
Yay.
Yeah. So if you decide to get into the water for reference, it's 15 foot deep. So the outer edge or whatever right here is all what's in the shallow end, but anything within the inner squares are.
So I guess I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna assume I almost fell in and then like step back.
Okay. Anybody else want to move around the room?
So, like, we can see that there's kind of like a path along the side then?
Yeah, you can see that the path leads leads to this corner, then leads up here, then leads to the steps over there.
I'm going to start following the path.
Okay.
Yep.
I heard this is the way.
Aha. Alright, Pat, just hold up. And I'm going to have Nasir and Steven roll me that wisdom save. And now Esmeralda too.
Ooh, 6. We are not very wise tonight.
All three of you are oddly attracted to the seaweed patch and now must move 5 feet towards it. If you fall within the 15-foot section, you go underwater. So Nasir, as you move,
So I need to move to the right.
yeah, you have to it's drawing you to this one. So as you go there, you actually just instantly just walk like right into the water or whatever, and you don't even go to hold your breath. You just fall right in, like everything's normal. And this patch starts to move forward. And roll a wisdom save again, the three of you.
Can I do a perception to see if I heard him go in the water?
Yeah.
I did a 14.
All right.
22, baby.
Yes, you had heard it go. You heard it go in the water. Esmeralda, you realize that like you were like just fogged over for a second, like almost like it was just weird that like something called you that way. Let's see. Stephen, you're good, same thing. And then Nasir, you actually are still just drawn to it, and like I said, you're like not even realize that you're breathing in water, and you go ahead and move 5 feet closer.
Steven's gonna look over at Esmeralda and just go, now call me stupid, I really don't know these things, but is he meant to be swimming like that?
Probably not. We should probably grab him. Or he might die.
You notice this one also starts to float closer.
I'm going to just kind of tie my rope up in like a lasso-ish kind of form, my hempen rope, and try throwing it at Nasir.
Sleight of hand.
– 16.
Okay, you splash it above him. But of course he's underwater. What is you said 7 feet tall, so you're 8 feet underwater.
I'm just about 8 foot.
Yeah. So you're you're 7. Yeah, you're 7 feet under the water. This rope starts to sink, and this one moves closer to you, and that's when you realize it actually goes to swing at him. And does a 21 connect, I assume?
Yes, it does.
That's one of those fuck moments.
Right?
Here, hold on, I'll change things up a little bit.
There you go. Okay, I gotta do it this way.
You turn it down a tiny bit.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a little loud.
But here's the thing,
15.
this is as loud as it has to actually be heard on like the podcast and the YouTube.
Okay.
The others is super quiet. So yeah, you take 15 damage, and I needed everyone to roll for initiative.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's that time of the night.
Shelby's not here, so I don't have to sit there and click for somebody.
I know, right?
Did mine not roll?
No,
It did not.
I got a 17. Is that what you rolled? Or is it? Because you just popped up in the turn order.
I cannot see her in the turn order. That's
I
weird.
did.
I'm somehow in the turn order twice.
There we go. Fixed it.
That's yeah, right. That's weird.
I think that's because it says Kelpie.
Instead of
'Cause I can
Capest.
see.
Oh, I bet you we were both clicking on them at the same time because we're both on your profile.
Ah,
I'm nowhere near Capest though.
No, I don't know why. Did it not clear out last time?
Probably
That's
not.
not
You
mine.
have to clear it.
Yep. Well, that's what I thought I did. So, Evan, what'd you roll? I'm sorry, a 5.
I got a 5. It's in the turn order now.
Yep.
He fixed it.
Let's see, patches.
Just my internet being sucky.
Would you actually roll this time at 13? There. Now it's all right. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna say that was that one's first turn, and Patches, you were up.
so I guess I'm gonna move to right about here, so I can investigate like what's going on below the water.
Okay.
Oh,
You just walk up to the edge of the water and you just stick your head just right on in the water, kind of like somebody burying their head in the sand. Except you just run around. You look around and you can see this kelpie, just the seaweed, just like literally like surrounding Nasir.
so the moment I see that, I use my paws and just push myself directly down into the water, low enough to attack that thing. So
Okay.
now I gotta get the
Cat in the water.
saber-tooth tiger sheet open. There it is. Perfect. All right.
I'm gonna be the one to say it, by the way. That's a wet pussy.
Yeah. It is. I don't have anything open to take clips, so I hope you got that.
Damn it.
I gotta be careful what goes on TikTok for that.
That's true. That does not connect. You go down, and as you like go to dive down, it like the seaweed almost like separates, and your bite goes through it, and you pull your head back.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind you were, at this point, 15 feet underwater, because you would have had to come all the way to the floor. You would have sank.
Oh yeah. I will have to use my big cat muscles to get back out.
Yes. All right, next, Steve.
Alright, so seeing how everything is, looks like I have a pretty decent shot at that Kelpie. So I'm gonna fire off my first shot at it. 15?
That does connect.
Right. So that's going to be 5 max damage. Yes.
All right.
So that's the first one.
Yep.
Go fire off a second. Ooh, 13.
Miss.
Alright.
So yeah, as you hit the first time, it like jolts back, and like it's far enough that your second bullet just passes right by it. Barely.
I just say, fuck!
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. This other Kelpie is. I see my movement. What do I got? Okay. Gonna come over by patches.
Ugh. Thank God.
6. But I guess make one more here. Gonna go for it. 19.
That wasted
Alright.
2 nat 20s.
I know, right? But dang. This for something that's not
19 will
over
hit.
That's 10 damage total. That's +2. 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, and then Nasir, roll me a wisdom save.
Be wise once.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
There's a reason
does
his
he
weapon
like it?
named after him is a muffler.
you just give this moving blob of seaweed a hug. You just like hug it. You're just like, oh, okay. What I want to put here. You get one more round. Okay. Esmer.
Alright, so first I'm gonna move up. Probably about there. And would you say that I see it moving down there, or do I need to roll for perception?
At this point, I'm gonna be nice to say you've seen it moving at this point from everybody going after it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw an ice knife at it and just like aim for the dead center as I throw it. Like a sea
Okay.
anemone.
Well, that does not connect. At
I
all.
didn't even look at it until I rolled.
That's a nice way to put it.
Here, will you roll me
That did
a
not quite.
D100?
I sure can.
Rev up the fryers.
You as you go to throw it in, you like just slip forward, trying to like so you throw the knife down and just like follow it in, and so you end up in the water.
Great.
Hey, you were
That's
2 away from just
Really good
dying.
follow through.
Yeah, that is true. If you would have had 100, you would have like stabbed yourself. But yeah, and it's gonna be your turn. All right, so this first Kelpie is going to. There it is. Come attacking at Nasir. Let's go ahead and both attacks here. A 14 and a 12.
Both miss.
Okay, so this thing, even though you're giving it a hug, can't hit you.
He's too close.
Patches, you are up.
So the one that hurt me, that one's getting the claw.
Okay. That one.
God dang.
Negative. That is,
Yeah,
you go to
plus
swing
6.
again.
And yet,
It just again glides like right through it, but no actual like tearing or damage.
You're like, no.
Yeah, nice pet.
stab it.
Is that your turn?
Yes,
All right, Steven.
because I am a cat.
So, reevaluating now that this random bugbear is in the water, but I've now seen my cat jump in the water. I am going to literally walk up right next to it, so I'm literally able to peer right down into the water at it. And I'm going to fire off twice with my pepper box.
Advantage, because
with
he's
it.
also surrounded.
I don't need advantage.
Not that you needed advantage on that one. Yeah.
I'll do it on the second. Okay. So
All right.
I'm assuming they both hit. 29 and
yes,
the
they both
21.
hit.
All right. So the 29 does 11 piercing and the 21 does 14.
Okay. So
Now I have 2 bullets in this gun before I reload.
All right. Is that your turn?
Sadly.
All right.
Gonna admit I miss magic.
This Kelpie is going to first lash out at Patches again.
Man, it must really hate cats.
Yep.
Yeah.
With a 12.
That's a tie.
Ooh. Attack back. Because I did that last time.
Oh, attack back.
Yep.
Yay! So as this thing tries to swing at me, I claw, and oh my god, I have a +6. How am I doing so
No,
badly?
you don't.
Right? Roll me a D100.
Bitch.
72. As you go to strike at him with your claw, you end up just exposing your side, and he is able to attempt to attack you back.
Alright.
So he's going to attack you one more time. With a 12 again, you get to...
Let's do it again. Oh my god.
Okay, roll another D100.
I am refreshing my roll 20. To see if this changes.
Well, I'm
Okay.
moving to my dice tray.
Seriously, should I just go get some real dice? Is that what's happening here?
It works.
Maybe I will.
I'm going to say at this point you go to claw back, and at this point you realize you're floating like 5 feet in the water, and like you just forgot how to swim, so you can't move.
Fair
Come on,
enough.
turn.
Fair enough.
All right. The Kelpie is going to use its other attack to go after Desmond. And that's a nat 1. Oh my gosh, these nat 1s tonight.
Suck it.
Alright.
What happens there? 88.
What do we got?
Well, if it doesn't matter, it ends my current turn. And anybody that attacks this one gets advantage.
Bruh.
Misty, roll me a wisdom save.
19.
19 is a success. You come to, and I will tell you this: you can still take a normal turn. However, you have to get air this round. Otherwise, next round you're unconscious.
Yeah, I was gonna ask then, with how long I've been under, where's my breath?
Mm-hmm.
You've been under for like
So-
3 rounds now, so it's been like almost 20 seconds.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna do an unarmed strike
Okay.
since I'm hugging it.
Well, not anymore. But yes,
24,
that connects.
5 bludgeoning.
Don't forget you do get advantage with it too.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. I shall introduce you to my wizard set.
Oh.
They're all weird.
All right. So then
You'll find out later.
do a second unarmed strike
Okay. That also hits.
for another 5,
Okay.
and then I will push off the floor, jumping up to the top of the water, and swimming speed, is it still the same as regular movement? Or is
Great
it,
question.
So
I should
typically,
have enough to be able to get over the 10 feet to get back on the ledge, or at least hold the...
it was 15
Ed
feet.
was
If you're
happy.
8 feet, you're only going up 7.
Yeah, and I should still have enough to move back
It's a-
over.
Yeah, it says your movement, as usually in water, is half your normal movement speed.
Okay, so if I move over the 5 feet, I'm at least holding the ledge
Yeah.
up at the top of the water.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
And as my head pops up, just a...
Steven's just gonna like walk back, like, what the fuck?
Some bugbear just pops out of the water. Esme, it's your turn.
I can't do what I want to do, which makes me upsetty.
Electricity would hurt everyone. Just remember that.
That's why I can't do what I want to do. Cause also, almost all of my spells are either fire or electricity based, and we are underwater.
Mhm.
Ah. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Well, I don't have any weapons currently equipped to my person. So I'll just, I'll go for an unarmed strike. Since I don't think any of my spells would work.
Do you not have
That's
damage
it.
dealing cantrips?
That does not connect.
Your unarmed strike
Adam,
literally
what
does a
part of
max
their
of 0.
all-
What? Sorry.
What? All of my cantrips are like the rest of my spells. Fire or lightning.
For Christ's sake, Azula.
All right. If that's your turn.
That is my turn.
All right. Then this Kelpie is going to attempt to reach Patches up in the air. Well, up and floating above him.
No.
13.
It's a hit.
Um, 8 damage.
Well,
And then trying to think you're too far above him. He's gonna try again.
stop it.
A 16's gonna connect. For 12. It's +2.
Man, this cat is looking horrible right now.
And that's gonna be his turn. Alright, and Patches, it is your turn.
Patches is gonna pull its, I guess not last breath, but pull itself together as best he can. And by the way, this is the D20 for this set. Oh wait. Haha. I'm kidding. I won't make you guys wait for that. 7 plus 6, 13. Does it hit?
No.
Well, a claw again misses.
Okay.
I'm a sad cat.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Steven?
I'm gonna start spinning this now for next time. No, you do the full spin.
So I'm gonna look and be like, "That's my fucking cat!" And I'm looking at this Kelpie, and I'm actually going to take 2 sniper shots at it.
Oh, okay.
So that one misses.
Boo.
And 16 plus 6, 22.
That's gonna connect.
All right. So then that is going to be a 1d10. I'm just going to click the damage on here, and then we're going to add 10 to it. So it will do 24 piercing.
Okay.
Oh, did I still have advantage on those, by the way?
You did, so you can roll your first one again if you'd like.
Fuck yeah.
This Patches is still technically in range.
Okay,
Yep.
so, yep, and that's a sniper shot again.
Okay.
Not as much, 17 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
So, I literally am just sitting here unloading my pepper box into this lump of seaweed, and I'm just sitting there going like, why the fuck is everything trying to kill me? And then it just stops moving. I'm like still squeezing the trigger, and there's no more bullets loaded, so it's just
Tick, 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 tick.
fuck. That's how I do it.
All right. And is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that Kelpie doesn't exist anymore. Let's see it, yeah.
Bugbear's gone wild.
Yeah, right? You are up.
Yeah. So,
Oh, you're good. Sorry, I didn't know you were reading.
yeah, that's what I was just trying to look through. I'm going to grab a mace, pop my head back under the water, and swing at that Kelpie with a mace.
Okay.
Miss.
That's a miss. Yeah.
I'm going to try swinging at it again.
Okay.
I'm going to say that one hit.
Yeah, that does connect. I also need you to roll me a d100.
All right.
Please be 100. Crack his skull. Fuck, so close.
Okay, so roll for your hit or your damage, which was what, 13 total,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that's with the crit.
Yeah, the crit is because you roll you roll another damage dice. That's how crit's supposed to work,
Right.
and that's why it's getting the +3.
Oh, I see. Bludgeoning. Okay. Roll another damage die. Or I'm sorry. Roll another 2 damage die. So 13. That's 22. 29. You, yeah. As you swing, you hit this thing so hard, it not only gets blown back a little bit, but it also, yeah, like you were able to do all that extra damage, and this thing, like, almost like falls apart and then quickly just gets back together. And then, is that your turn?
Yep. Well, I'm
Okay.
going to pop my head back above water.
Okay. Esmery.
Yeet.
Your turn.
I'm going to use my turn to climb out of the water.
Okay. This is where she turns on her teammates and just electrifies the pool. Y'all still
I
standing.
could. I mean,
Yeah.
I could. But no, I'll just throw another ice knife at the kelpie.
Yep, that one's gonna connect, and then a decent dex save. Ooh, failed. Okay. What happens on failed save on that?
Full damage.
That was
Full
Okay.
damage.
Minus 10. Okay, this thing's looking pretty rough. Is that all?
Yes.
All right.
Also, notice the component I need for that spell is a drop of water.
And put her hand in the pool and it's just a bunch of knives around it.
No, it's just like dripping off of me.
Dripping
All right,
with
let's go.
finesse.
This Kelpie's going to move up. Actually, from right here. He's going to attempt to grab Nasir and Patches. Well, not grab, but start slamming.
No.
So the slam, that first one was for Patches, so good and missed. The second one here. 14 for Nasir.
Miss.
Miss. So he just can't fucking do anything. And Patches, it's your turn.
All right. So, seeing as I have 40 feet of movement,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do I guess like a quick pop above water, and then back down. Then I'm gonna go for another claw,
Okay.
and here we go. Wait for it.
We'll find out next round.
Oh, here it goes.
Oh.
That is a 13 plus 6, 19.
That connects.
Oh my god, my first hit.
First hit of the night. Yay!
Someone pop the party poppers. Yep. So I do. Let's just roll the damage then. 7.
Ooh.
I'll take it. Whatever works.
The Kelpie is slowly just starting to flip towards the bottom. Still alive.
Okay. I was like, oh. Damn. All right.
Steven.
So I'm going to use my first attack and just reload my gun real quick. And then as I line up my shot, I look down and see Patches get that good claw damage in, and I just say, "Good boy," and I fire off my other shot.
For a second there, you're gonna say at Patches, and I was like, "Fucking damn!"
No. So
Betrayal.
That does
23.
connect.
Okay. For 15.
All right. Anything special for that one?
Not just as it was slowly starting to go down, the bullet just goes through the water and rips right into it, and then all movement ceases as it just settles.
All right. All right. So you are out of combat. So the Kelpies no longer exist. There are some areas in the room that I described earlier. That's about it.
Can we see anything through the water to look at them?
Ooh, that's a good question. Give me that perception. So this is a large body of water.
It's a lot of water.
It's too muddy for you. It's too muddy for you to see into the back room, which I realized on the map the little door for it's right there. And then you can't see anything else then.
Okay, I'm gonna try to reach down into the water to help Patches get out of the water.
Okay.
I would like to use my mage hand to help him, because I like Patches the cat.
She doesn't like
alright.
me.
As I breach the water, I guess, and end up on the flat surface, I just slump up against the wall, just like exhausted. And very scratched up.
And I climb up on top of the wall, out of the water.
Okay.
And I'm still coughing a little bit, just coughing up a little bit of water that was still in my lungs.
And you wanted me to swim.
Well, I don't know what you're capable of. For all I know, you can breathe underwater.
No, water is not my strong suit, I would say. It's quite the opposite.
Good to note for the future. And I'm like trying to like get all the water off of Patch's fur. I'm like just trying to like squeegee him.
Wait, I can cast Control Flame and essentially use it to blow dry us.
Huh.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, he can, technically. He's a DM.
Do you remember you're still standing in a foot of water then?
I was about to say, like, I'm more questioning where is the flame that she's controlling.
Right.
Yes, I know, I thought that too, but
The only thing I was thinking,
if
like,
she has the spell Firebolt, she would conjure it in her hand and be able to move the flame around.
Which I also have.
There you go.
There you go. I was just gonna let it, and then I was like, eh. But
I also have Fireball as well.
Yeah, let's not use that in an enclosed space.
Yeah, no.
As a practitioner of the fire spells.
I don't care how close everyone is. I cast Fireball.
yeah.
I like fire.
X-Ray agrees. Alright, so I'm gonna continue down the path then. Because I see some steps up ahead.
Too.
Yep.
So I'm just trying my best to keep up as I like weakly slosh through the water.
I'm gonna look back at Nasir and be like, so are you supposed to be aquatic?
No, not really.
As you get right there, you can see there's a door sitting like the 15 feet underwater. There's like an opening to like a little caged-in room.
Do we see anything in the room?
Perception.
God, fuck.
I'm gonna join in on that one.
Thank
Yep. Anybody that's
God.
there can.
I will not.
I got another
For I
8.
am a cat.
Esmer, are you joining in on that or no?
Oh, why not?
Okay. Make sure before you're walking through.
22.
Esmer, you can clear as day see that there is a chest just on the floor right there.
Ooh.
Same thing. Nasir, you can make there's something like a container of some sorts down there.
I see water.
Again, Steven, you just see some water.
Treasure.
That looks really deep. I don't feel like I trust the water in this place. It's like Mexico.
And that cave, is it going deeper down underwater?
The perception.
Perception. Yeah.
Again, yeah. You can tell it slants downwards, but the object you see was more towards the top.
Okay. So it's still sitting, say, like 15, 20 feet?
Yeah.
Or... Hey, who else sees like a box or something down there? Anyone else?
I'm too busy petting Patches, trying to still get like some of the wetness off of him. But as a benefit, we finally got all the puke from Esmeralda out of his fur.
I'm clean now.
Wait, I was next to him in the water. Does that mean it's on me now?
Check
Maybe.
I
it.
start looking around, checking my
Checking
everywhere
your
around
own
me,
fur.
but
It's like, well, why is it crusty?
can I go over and jump in and swim down to the crate and see if I can try to lift it up?
You sure can.
And you said
I am
it's
so not going to
over
because
There's a
I
door.
don't like
There's a
water.
door right there to get past this little like thin wall thing, and then it's just sitting right there.
I look at Esmeralda. Didn't he just say he's not aquatic?
I think so. I'm not going to stop him though. Are you?
So
No.
you as you approach, you see that there it is clearly a chest.
okay.
Is it an ample chest?
Full body.
Just a big container.
A huge chest.
I would first like to see if I can pick the chest up to be able to try to swim it back up to the surface. That way we can look at it above water.
Okay, give me a strength check.
While they're doing this, can I
Wow.
lick my wounds?
That
You just attempt to pick up the chest and just, you know what, I'm gonna do no damage, but you give yourself splinters on your hands trying to pick it up.
Oh, my back!
I was gonna say, I go to lift and my feet just go
Yeah.
slip right out from under me.
Esmeralda and I are watching from the top, and all we see is a bunch of bubbles come up, and we're like, oh, so they fought too.
That's gross.
Can I, since I can't lift it, can I see if I can open the lid, see if it's locked?
Yeah. You open it, and
Bites your dick off.
give me a what would be the? Give me a sleight of hand check. Okay, so as you open it, they instantly just gold pieces start just floating up or whatever, and you are thankfully quick enough to grab about 300 gold pieces.
You said 300?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
He's here for
everyone
one session, so he's gonna get all the money.
the other three of you, will you roll me a perception check?
I am quite perceptive.
I'll take it.
All right.
Okay, I got another. I'm calling cap on this. I got another 8.
Yeah, another. Yeah. You you Steven, you see objects float up to the surface, but Esmeralda and Patches, you see a necklace floating up, and also Patches, you can also see in the water a little further drifted behind Nasir, because you can't see it yet, is a suit of armor.
Being that I'm a cat, I just nudge Steven. I'm like, just stare at it aggressively, like.
But do you want me to go get that? Do I notice what he's trying to point at?
I start pawing at the water, literally, like.
You can see something in the water that you didn't see before. I'll say that.
I draw your attention to shiny object.
I'll jump in the water to try to go get it then. I'm trusting my cat on this.
And
while he does
as
that,
he
can
jumps
I lick
in,
my wounds, aka take a short rest?
Wait, what? Sorry, one more time.
Can I lick my wounds, aka take a short rest?
Potentially once everyone's back to the surface there.
I only say this because I was thinking while they were doing all that, I'm a cat. I'm not getting in the water intentionally.
You're already in the
Okay.
water.
Yeah, technically
Without
standing in
going.
a foot of water. Yeah, you'd have to get up to on the steps here to be dry. But
As Steven
we
jumps
can-
in,
yeah.
I'm gonna jump up to get above the surface of the water, be able to take a breath.
You want to take a breath? Okay.
Yeah.
Breathing's good.
And you can give me a
Especially
perception.
after wiping out, trying to lift the crate.
Right.
Which,
Go ahead and give me another perception check too once you get to the surface. Okay. You also see a necklace floating in the water.
can I reach out and grab the necklace?
You can.
And that's how he died.
Yeah, right. It is just a necklace, and I'll tell you since you got it, it's just worth 2,000 gold.
Jesus.
Shit.
This is a very rich dungeon. I will forewarn you ahead of time, which is successful for you guys. But
Alright, so I'm in
so
the
you're
water.
getting
I'm
armor.
looking for that armor.
Okay. As you get closer, I'm gonna say you see it on the ground. Or you swim over. It's on the ground, 15 feet below you.
Okay.
You're just gonna go grab it.
Well, I want to see what it looks like first, so I'm getting a closer, look at it right now.
I feel like I should tell you investigation to hope that that's better.
Do I get advantage for being, ridiculously close to it, or no?
Sure.
Well, that doesn't help, a 12.
You can still tell it's chainmail armor.
Alright, so I'll bring it back to the top.
Okay. As you grab it and you pull up to the edge again, necessarily you can go back to the edge if you want. And then there is it is actually a +1 chainmail armor.
Oh,
It does very ornate.
Nice.
All right. And with that, did you want to take a short rest?
Just,
No.
yeah, for me at least, just a short rest to, do with the lots and lots of damage I have taken.
Does anybody else want to participate with him?
No.
No.
I'm still good.
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at.
All right.
Okay, just checking. Hold on. Nothing. Okay. All right. Well then, yeah. The short rests are an hour. Yeah. So you guys are able to relax a little while, and you notice nothing much has moved. You can still hear the active mountain or whatever. And that's about it. What do you guys decide to do?
I'm going to reload my gun and make sure it's kind of primed up. The powder hasn't gotten wet or anything, so I'm gonna sit there and do some maintenance on it for a second.
Okay.
Very thankful I didn't get pulled into the water and I wouldn't be able to spark a fucking bullet.
I'm actually gonna try to use my. I'm just gonna sniff the air to see if I smell anything interesting.
Okay.
And I,
Percent.
according to this, I get advantage on that because I am a cat.
Right.
I have keen smell.
I'm just trying to think what the perception.
Perception or investigation? Your
I'm
call.
gonna get perception again because it feels more of that. You can still hear activity going on deeper in the caves or in the inside the mountain. But there's nothing immediately alarming.
Just imagining, like, if like we just kept going with that bit that Adam's doing right now, just like slowly just starts pulling out real guns.
Yeah, right.
What I'm doing, just loads an actual AK, just like, oh, don't worry about it.
We would
think
get
it's
shut
a
off of Twitch so fast.
Yeah,
Shut down
it's a
so
violation of their Twitch agreement.
Twitch. Oh yeah, no, sorry. Let's put up the disclaimer. Where's that big piece of paper? Fake.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Fake.
That's all it takes, right?
All right. So yeah, the hour has passed. What do you decide to do?
I'm just gonna
Uh,
trotting up the trail.
yeah, go up the stairs.
Follow the kitty.
You have a door right here on your right, and a door right in front of you.
You guys look in there. I'll go check this one out.
Okay. I'm going to kind of like check the door real quick, see if it looks like there's a lock or if there's any type of like trigger mechanism on it.
I just stand like looking between the two groups, like.
Investigation.
Let's say I want to do kind of the same thing, or just wait to see how he looks at it.
There is
Look inside the door.
great. There doesn't seem to be anything blocking the door at all. It just seems shut.
You're a big guy. You want to push it open?
Yeah, I'll do that.
As you go to push it open, it almost like sticks, just kind of like it would like in a wet environment or a moist environment. As it like finally pops open and swings open. Nope. You'll have to walk through it. You go through it.
No, I won't.
I'll walk in since I pushed the door open.
Yep. Before you just see there is a long stone corridor, and that about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way down, you notice there is a spinning cylinder made of some light-colored metal. The inner surface continues to rotate, and is painted in a dizzying black and white spiral pattern, and it glistens as if coated in some substance.
How big is it?
It's the length of the hallway, so it's 10 feet by, or sorry, 30 feet long, 10 feet in diameter.
Okay.
So we can't take it.
No.
That's why I was asking how big.
Yeah, no, it's like built into the room. Like as you notice, like as you look down the hall, that like the whole hallway is just like spinning.
Oh, that's ugh.
Hey, Steven, is it just me or does it look like the hallway's moving?
Kind of reminds me of a fun house back at home. Hate those things
What's
too.
a fun house?
Not a lot of fun. And also not a strip club. Apparently that's a very common misconception here when you talk about funhouse.
All right. And since we are technically leaving Esmery behind.
Unfortunately, I hearing the thing about the spinning tunnel, I begin to follow them.
Oh no. Kevin, are you actually gonna mute and deafen somebody? He's learning.
So far, I'm just going to give it all to all of you because you've been pretty close. But now that you're split,
It's fun.
So okay, yeah, you decide to follow in. Yeah, so as you approach the cylinder, which starts. Can you see that on the map? I don't know if there's the actual design on the floor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the cylinder that's rotating. Yeah, like I said, just a dizzying black and white spiral pattern. It's just rotating very slowly.
Can I roll for perception to like look past that and make sure everything, like my surroundings, are safe?
You can.
Nat 20. Finally.
Nice. So as you go to, as you get closer, I'll even give you this, that you can smell almost like an oil or whatever that's on that cylinder. If you remember correctly, it is glistening.
Right.
And then way down in the distance, you can see down here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see a little opening in the wall, and you can almost swear you just saw someone looking through it.
God, I need a grenade. And I look over at Patches and I go, shh. And I look back at Nasir, don't talk. I think I saw someone.
I am going to meow.
Oh, fuck you,
Right here.
Derek.
I'm gonna purr one of my spells at his gun, enchanting three of the bullets.
So does that give them an extra 11?
No, it's just supposed to make them magical. I think
okay.
it rolls it as if I shot a sling bullet.
Okay. So it gives them the magical property.
And with him saying he hears someone, I'm going to walk up next to him in Patches, and I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh.
Sounds
We get a plus
Ooh.
10, to saves.
Okay.
But I hate to let you know, I put on that chainmail plus 1, so I now have disadvantage on all my decks.
Okay, disadvantage plus 10.
Yeah, it's still better than.
It's like
Okay.
the only way you'd fail is if we got nat ones.
And you guys have to stay within 30 feet of me to keep Pass Without a Trace.
So I turn back and I'm just like, what have you done to me?
I whisper back, I'm helping you with staying undetectable.
I don't need magic. Magic's the only reason I'm fucking here. And I start to walk over.
All right.
And I'm following through with it.
All right, step. At least Steven's step. I need everyone to roll me a dexterity check.
Dex check?
Acrobatics check. Acrobatics check.
8. I was close to getting another nat 20. It was like one little cube away.
You watch as all three of you walk in. Steven, you just misstep and just fall right into the spinning tube, and you instantly just start sliding and getting covered in oil. Patches and Nasir, you're able to catch your footing. And then for every you have to so you'd have to Steven, give me another dexterity. Acrobatics, sorry. Yeah. I read it. I didn't read it too fast. Tell me if you can get back up.
10.
Yep. Be able to get back up. And then to get out of it, you'll also need another successful.
All of us or just him?
All of you.
Okay.
See.
Yes.
All right. So Patches, you're able to pass through the whole thing here up to this point.
I have an 18 on my next one.
Okay, so same thing. You're able to patch it next to patches, and then what?
I was about to just ask, can I see that?
So that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna describe that next. As I say, as you hear Stephen fall again, as he goes to take another step, you see somebody peek their head through a little like peephole or whatever, and
Okay.
yeah, it's like that's all it is, like a little peephole, and instantly you see what is that? And I'll give you all one more movement. As you see, he lifts up a bow and arrow with a lit fire on the end.
Ooh. I
You're able to stand back
will
up.
roar Druidcraft at him. Thus causing, let's say, a puff of wind to try to slightly misguide his arrow a little bit.
Oh.
Slightly.
Okay.
Maybe it misses the oil this time.
He's a lot nicer than I am.
Right. Alright, kill that.
I was going to say, at best, I would hope it maybe gives him like disadvantage. That's kind of my goal here.
Alright, so I just reading to make sure I had something.
I mean, you could have literally just his flaming arrow. You could have just knocked the fire out, because part of it is you can instantly snuff out a flame.
So he is going to attempt to shoot it here, the arrow, and hold on, I gotta roll twice. So don't take that first one. What about 8? So he attempts to actually shoot Stephen directly, but it just tings off the top of your armor and just continues flying down the hall and doesn't actually
I want to fire back at that fucker.
Okay.
Wait, so is he still in the cylinder, just walking now?
He stood back up. Yeah.
I rolled a 25.
He's just walking. I'm just
Yeah.
imagining someone moonwalking through the oil as they just try to aim.
Yeah, right. Yeah, those both connect. So let's see, that's 26.
Yep.
Yeah, as you shoot, it goes right through the little people and hits them, and you hear just what the fuck? And then give me another acrobatics check to get out of that tunnel.
And you said he's behind a peephole?
Yeah, there's a door right here. Just saying.
Yeah, I see the door
Okay.
right there. Can I try to shoot him with my longbow?
I fucking fell.
I saw that. Yeah, you can try it.
All right. Is it going to be just a straight or disadvantage because he's got
I'm gonna let's say straight because technically I gave it to Steven too, without saying anything like that.
No, but I have sharpshooter, so I have sharpshooter that avoids cover.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about that. Well, that's gonna not matter. Go ahead and deal the damage on that. Roll me a d100.
And one more. Beautiful.
All right. Yeah, will you roll me that d100?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure here.
Crossbow bolt goes up his ass.
But I'm using a longbow, not a crossbow.
Oh, I thought you said you were using a crossbow. My bad.
That was the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The arrow.
Okay, I apologize. Now roll me a d20 for all the extra rolls.
You want me to roll a d20?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, do not re-roll your damage, but it instead does max damage.
Okay, so 26.
Okay, so let me. So you just hear something like fall back and like fall against like the floor.
I think I got him, Steven.
I'm just like still rolling, and I'm just like, good, now get me out of here.
The acrobatics to get back up.
And then can I check the door that I'm in front of to see if it's locked or trapped or anything?
Oh, yeah, investigation, and you get back up. If you roll another successful one, like I said, you can catch it.
And can I smell to see if there's anybody else through that peephole?
Oh my gosh.
I'm drunk without the liquor.
I feel bad. Esmeralda's out there by herself. Roll investigation as well, Patches.
Investigation for the smell? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
Oh my gosh.
I was really hoping for perception.
Ooh.
I was really hoping.
Yeah, so you determined there's nothing wrong with the door. The door is open, or the door is unlocked.
And I don't smell anyone?
You do not. You smell. You smell the oil from the thing still.
Well, with Steven covered in it, I'm going to be smelling it all day.
So I
Can you roll
open the
another?
door.
Yeah, you can open the door.
God
Which
bless.
way does the door open?
The
Toward
door
me
will.
or away from me?
The door will open away from you.
And would it open and block my view to the right?
No, it's gonna swing like this. Or yeah, like.
Okay, so I want to open the door and just kind of peek my head through, not take a step. I know I'm gonna have to kind of take the step here.
Yeah. Stealth.
Oh. Yeah.
And I know you still have your thing. So. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah,
So that's
except for
still
the still
30, 20.
You
But
feel
it's
the
not
sudden
one, not
urge to
20.
kick in the door.
Right. So you can go ahead and open the door, go through it, and before you see a werewolf, but it's not facing your direction. It didn't even hear you budge the door.
With that veil?
Turn around behind me and kind of do the same thing Steven did and just look at Patches and Steven, just put a finger up to my lips. I don't even make a shh noise at all.
I just kind of like finally like getting my bearings, still kind of dizzy, like peek my head around and look. And I just
then I raise my longbow and take a shot.
Okay.
I'd like to do 2 sniper shots at it as well.
Advantage for those. Because it's surprising.
Advantage on both
Yeah, I'll give you advantage for surprising her.
because he's not looking at us.
Nope. Both of those connect.
Said miss.
No, both of those connect. Oh,
Okay.
So yeah, 22 and 25 for me.
And then I'm going to, because I have a special action where if I surprise a creature and hit it on my attack on my first turn, I can add an extra 2d6.
okay.
So an extra 4. So I had 10 damage from me.
Okay, and yours was there. Okay.
Mine's 34 because they were both sniper shots.
Yep. All right, and I'm gonna have you hold on a second before I move on. I'm gonna actually go back to Esmeralda here for a minute. And on deck, you guys will hear me in a little bit.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. I'm ready.
All right. So, yeah, there's obviously the door in front of you. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna try to open it.
Okay. You can naturally just go ahead and push it right on open.
Yay.
And you notice that as you open the doors, they don't like swing back shut, but they just like brace themselves open. But almost as if like if something were to come back at them, they'd be slammed shut, like a flood door.
Oh,
But
intriguing.
it does have a handle on the outside, just so you know. So there's a way to
Open them back up.
Mm-hmm. But yes, same thing. I had to utilize the same type of door. It's these are metal doors, but they're not real heavy.
All right. So I'll go through the next one too if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Is it yes?
Yep, you can.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's one more.
There's another one. It's like a box inside of a box.
Same thing. You can go ahead and go through that one if you would like.
Yay. Ooh, a
All
big room.
As you enter that room, you.
Is that water?
Yes, you instantly step back into water, at least a little bit. This one's not a foot deep. This is just a couple inches. But you see almost like a magical like corridor. Like I don't know how to explain it, but you can clearly tell above you, like past this point here, whatever on each side, that there is how do I want to say it? Like, basically it's like a magical force field that like holds the water out, so you can actually go and like walk into it, and it's like a dome that has all the water like out of it. You know what I mean? So, but there's
like under the shark tank at the aquarium.
Yeah, stuff like just exactly like that.
Cool.
But yeah, you notice that the protective layer, as you will, of the magic is you can feel heat coming off of it, and you can actually look and see out, because you can't see that far outside of the corridor or whatever. The lake is actually like boiling hot.
Ooh.
What do you do?
I am going to venture on further into the room.
All right.
And then I would like to roll perception.
You can.
Even though I start to see something and I don't quite like it.
Let's see here. I'll make sure. Okay. So ahead of you can see a giant crab. That's essentially what it is.
Cool.
And it hasn't noticed you just yet.
Okay, so if I really wanted to, I could walk back out.
Yes.
Would it be a history roll to see if I know how strong this crab is?
Given your character's background, yeah, I'll give you a history check. So it's a giant crab.
It's a giant crab. That's about it. Okay. You know what? Fuck it.
I cast Fireball. No, just kidding. Okay.
Let's go into the room with a giant crab.
Okay. The crab turns. It notices you.
Ooh, I see a chest.
Yeah, that's also there. You just weren't far enough to see it in your light. Do me a favor and roll for initiative.
Whoop.
I just gotta get my initiative. I didn't actually click on my token. That son of a biscuit. Okay, I'll give it that first one. I don't know. Nope. Okay. 7.
I'm not 20.
Yeah. Okay, so it sees you right away, and this first time it is actually going to just walk just right towards you, but it won't get close enough yet to attack. It just kind of like stands really tall in front of you or whatever, and
They're like peacocks,
yeah, kind of. You want
but
that?
in crab.
Yeah, but in crap.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna do my favorite thing. I am going to close my eyes, and like the gurgling of a very hungry stomach, a little cloud will appear, and I cast lightning bolt
Ooh.
centered on the crab.
Okay. Hold on here. We're gonna do the dex just to see. Hold on here.
Either way, he eats shit.
Yeah. Either way, we're gonna take that damage, and then some fun is gonna happen. Ooh.
Oh god.
So the lightning bolt actually pierces through the bottom of the magical barrier.
Great.
And oh, damn, I'm just making sure we actually got this. I'm just gonna start rolling. So instantly, it actually scolds the bottom of the crab a little bit here. I'm just taking some damage. 16. You all really lucked out there. And the water starts to like come into the field.
Yay.
All right. And with that, this thing is actually going to. How do I want to do this? This thing is going to come at you and try and hit you with its claw. Oh, warning, it's massive. A 20.
Sure hits.
Okay. Well, hold on here. I'm just making sure why it's saying add 20. 27. That first one. So don't add the 20. It's just the 34 damage. And you are actually grappled within one of its claws. And as it has you, I'm going to try and grab you and you. And it's going to take the rest of its movement speed to get to this point and try and get away from the room that's filling up. Your turn. Roll me
A what?
a strength save.
Is that to see if I can get out of his grasp?
Yes.
Before doing that, can I shocking grasp him and then do that?
You can shocking. Yeah.
I'm like physically touching him, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely.
23.
23. Oh my. That's very loud all of a sudden. Yes, that does connect and hit.
Alright, and then I will roll my strength save. It's a 2.
No, he still has you in his arm.
Alright. At least I hurt him.
So he's just going to attempt to claw back at you. Wait for it to actually. A 21 for 26 more damage.
And I'm down.
Okay. I'm gonna try and mark you here so that they get the flag. Boop. There you go. And I'm actually going to leave us here for a second while I go back to them. That way they hopefully see that message.
Probably doesn't help that I was listening the whole time.
I know, exactly, right? But I can't mute you.
I know.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to them. We will be back. Hello. Hello.
I can hear again.
Yes, everyone should be able to hear me and see me. Or, well, hear you. Sorry. So, you guys, I also just realized what I just did. But she's in. Oh. Are also going to need to roll for initiative now. Yeah, I'm sorry, so long. Okay, so let's see it. You are up first.
Okay. Actually, from where I'm at, I will take one step forward, just so I'm not blocking the door,
Okay.
and then at the werewolf, I'm gonna shoot my longbow.
Okay.
First shot hits.
Gonna connect, yep.
Okay. Does that one hit also?
That one does, yep.
Okay. So 10 for the first and 11 for the second.
All right, you hit this thing and you bring it down to its knees, but it's barely alive. Anything else?
I turn back to Steven and Patches. I know Steven can at least see it because he at least took a shot at it. And I'm just gonna let both of them know it looks extremely weak. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Patches. You're muted.
I know that's the best time when he's muted and he doesn't realize it, that he muted himself on his side.
It's not a bitch. So, I'm going to leave my, teammates open to take shots. I'm going to run past this thing, if my screen will let me. There we go. And when I get, in front of it enough, I am going to attempt to bite it.
Okay.
Actually, claw. I'm going to claw it.
That connects.
Just barely.
Yeah. Oh, by one or two, yeah. And describe it.
So as I get up close to this thing and it has been hit repeatedly, it looks up to just see my claw just rip across its own throat.
Okay.
Yes.
And we'll move on.
And that's it for me.
All right. Steven, you're up.
So proud of my pet kitty. I'm gonna walk into the room, kind of throw him a thumbs up real quick, turn over, see the guy that we've laid a few bullets in already, and I'm just gonna fire off 2 shots as he's halfway on the ground.
Yep.
That's a nat 1.
Oof.
No,
that D100.
That's a misfire for me.
Oh, that is.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
now I have to spend my other action
Attempting to fix it.
Yep. God fucking damn it.
Just doing a
God fucking
and roll.
bless. Okay. I was able to
It's not
actually
going
sit
well.
there and fix it and quickly get it. Just a couple things got out of place. But because of that, all my ammunition has fallen out of my gun. So that is my
All
turn.
right. This guy, barely freaking standing, is Yeah, he's just like going to almost walk so slow, and like it uses his entire movement to hit you. And as you see, he has his long sword at the ready for 10. So he just goes to swing at you because he's stumbling and just hits the wall right next to you. Yeah, I like the look of like he just knows what's about to happen. He's like, "Fuck." Monsieur, you're back up.
I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to swing at him with my mace.
Okay. That's going to connect. Okay. You go to like swing at him with the mace, and you're able to like hit his shoulder, so like he racks his head off like the wall or whatever, and he's just barely there.
All right, I'm going to swing again.
Yep. Ooh, that's a tie. So as you come to like, yeah, sorry, he's able to stick out his long sword to attempt to defend himself this time with a nat 20. So just a second here.
Yep.
He's gonna decapitate you.
Yeah, right. A 10, not a decapitation.
He took
Call
your
it
nipple
down.
ring.
Yeah. No, this one just allows me for advantage on the rest of my turn. So he hits you, obviously for that 10 damage, and since it's not his turn though,
He said it gives me 10 damage.
yeah.
All right. Let's see this. 5, 10. I am going. Nah, I'll just stay right there.
Okay. Patches.
Derek, can we do
So-
something cool real quick?
Yeah.
So I just want to be like, whistle, and then just quickly duck down and get out of the way. And then as I'm like ducking down, that saber-tooth tiger is able to like pounce over me and get him.
Which is perfect because I have the ability pounce.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So as I do that, as I pounce on him, I do a claw. And it is
Oh.
a critical hit.
My gosh, don't even worry about it. Tell me how you did it.
Okay. Yeah, I just land on the guy, my claw sinks into him, and as the like life is leaving his eyes, I just go for that like classic like beast kill with the teeth to the throat.
Okay.
And then I recover 7 HP for each. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, he's
No, I'm good. I know what I'm supposed to be able to do.
all right. Well, with that, you are out of combat.
All right.
Just a second here. I just gotta do one thing. Hey yo, roll me a death saving throw.
Whoop whoop whoop! It's that time.
It's just gonna be one. But then I'm just gonna let you listen for the rest of it. Ooh, okay. So you're okay for now. I'll let you know when to roll the next one.
You were one away
Okay.
from just rezzing.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm just gonna have you just included on this now, but yeah. What would you guys like to do? Obviously excluding Esmeralda.
Is this the extent of the room that we can see? It doesn't extend farther.
There's another door here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go through the other door.
Through this door?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk in, unlike the room you just left, that one is beautifully decorated. The floor is covered in fine rugs, the wall by erotic tapestries and shimmering curtains, the ceiling by an intricate mosaic depicting a summer sky dotted with fleecy clouds. In the northeast corner is a large and lavishly covered bed, strewn with cushions. Next to it is a low table in a buffet of sweetmeats, cakes, and other delicious-looking foods. In the northwest corner of the room is a brass-bound oak chest.
Well, I definitely want to check out the chest, but one thing I want... So, is it an exotic tapestry or an erotic tapestry? Because it's very different, and it might decide if I take this with me.
It is erotic.
I am taking this tapestry with me, and I just like quickly just roll it up before Nasir gets into the room, and I'm just like, it's been 6 months.
Okay.
So Patches was already in the room with you for sure.
That's fine. He's my cat.
And you've never felt judgment from a wild animal before today. Until now, where you're just getting like the eyebrow even from a cat, just like.
Joke's on you. My dog is judgmental as shit.
Just giving you that look like, really?
All right, so I'm going to go look at the chest now that I have my erotic tapestry.
You're gonna go look at the chest now that you took the picture of the chest?
Yeah.
I want to head over to the chest also.
Okay. Yeah, you just open it?
I'll check to make sure it's unlocked.
Investigation.
I'm gonna just get comfortable on the bed.
Patches, as you climb on the bed, you discover that it feels ridiculously uncomfortable for how it looks.
I figured Patches was going to go for the meat on the table.
It definitely looks like a chest to you. You can't tell if the lock is on.
I try to open it.
It works.
All right.
And you're dead. No, I'm just kidding.
It takes my erotic tapestry away.
Actually, I'm sorry. Correct me on that one. No, it does not work. You go to pull on it, and you nothing. You can't move it.
I look at Sarah. I'm just like, I'm fairly certain it might be locked.
Can I check and see if it's locked?
Investigation. Oh man. If you weren't here for the first episode, you can see on the chest inscribed is the same riddle that you got when you first walked in.
What language?
Hold on here, I can. It was told to you in common. Hold on. Could I give you a chance to answer it?
While you all talk about that, Patches is destroying the bedding because it's uncomfortable. Like just ripping it apart.
I put it in the chat and roll.
For everyone at home, round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the Lupin Lords, jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea, unchanged by ever-changing eternally. Derek probably doesn't actually remember.
No, I do. I think I know the answer, obviously.
I'm guessing
considering
clock.
So
Patches
am I
to imitate a howl.
Am I aware of the writing on it now that he's seen it, or?
Yeah. Now that I'll say, yeah. You go to just point it out, and you're like, a clock, like you trying to answer the riddle.
I'm like, a clock. Oh, that's the riddle the Sphinx told us at the gate. It's a moon.
And just as you say that, it goes click, click, and it like opens up.
Oh.
That's new.
Voice activated? Is it a Roomba? And I just fling the rest of it open.
Right. As the chest pops open, you look around and you notice that it is actually a vastly different room than you walked into. The bed is just a stone slab. The food on the table is all rotten. The tapestry you grabbed is just torn and tattered, like clothing. And however, the chest still stands, and it is definitely glimmering with what's inside.
Well, I throw the tapestry out of my bag because I'm not keeping that now.
I realize that I'm not really tearing up anything, and I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, you're just scratching the stone
I'm
slab.
just scratching the air and the slab.
I bet you're glad that you didn't actually take the food, though.
Yeah, you would have been poisoned.
All right, so what's
Thank
in the
God.
chest?
In the chest. All right, we got 300 gold pieces, and you have 7 gems that total up to 1,300 gold pieces. And why am I blanking? What's EP?
Electrum?
Oh, Electrum. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 400 of that too.
Nice.
Divide as you want. For easier division, I'll say the seven gems. Each gem is worth 200 pieces. If anybody, if you
So
want to buy those.
because Patches, does have food upkeep. Obviously, we need to divide this evenly. So, and you just see Patches has like a little like money purse around like. So 100 gold each, and then 2 gems each, and we'll throw 1 to Esmeralda to be nice.
All right.
That sounds fair. All right. Yeah, that's that room.
Yes. Before we end the night, can we get back to Esmeralda?
Esmeralda, roll me a death save.
Do-do-do-do-do.
We're about to lose the only remaining person from the one shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can start making your way back.
Okay. I'm just trotting along.
I'm gonna say the cylinder stops spinning, so don't worry about your saves coming back out.
Oh yeah, because I would be sitting there for the next like 2 hours just being like,
We'd have to go check on Esmeralda and then come back for him.
So as you guys walk into the hall, you realize that Esmeralda is not there, and there's just another door there that's slightly propped open. And you walk through, and it's just 3 sets of doors.
Weird.
You notice as you all walk in there. Oh, you're good. Come back, Patches.
Okay.
Just I'm gonna move you back to at least as far as Patches. As you go to walk in, you realize that the room you just walked into is as you can see, there's like a magical barrier that like holds open the lake or whatever that's there. You can tell the lake itself is boiling, but this magical barrier is mostly preventing it from getting in. You notice slightly through the crab's legs that the room behind it is actually starting to fill up with boiling water, but still moderately slowly at this point. And inside the giant crab's claw, you see the unconscious body of Esmeralda. And with that, we are going to call it a night.
damn.
So-
All right, well, Esmeralda's fucked.
Thanks for tuning in. We will be back in 3 weeks, so the 4th, I think, for the Forgotten Kingdom. Next week is Rhine. Hopefully this Saturday Horde 2 works out. Are we still on for Horde 2?
It should work out. I switched internet providers, so that will no longer be that part will no longer be a problem.
All right. I'd like to thank Justin for joining us tonight. I'll keep in contact on whether or not we get to continue on. But anybody else have anything to say? If not, that's all.
Night.
Night, yo.
Bye.